All right, let's check out some baseball games on this Memorial Day. Uh, Guardians beat the Orioles 5-0. Rangers shut out the Tigers 5-0. Corey Seager hit a home run. And for the Royals, they shut out the Cardinals 7-0. Mike Myers got the win in relief. Of course, it was a bullpen game, but he was lights out. And Michael Massey had 2 RBIs. Of course, I don't know. And Jackie Bradley Jr. was 0 for 1 today on the Royals. Meanwhile, the Cardinals only had 2 hits. Nolan Arenado had 1, and so did Wilson Contreras. Adam Wainwright took the loss for St. Louis in the Battle of Missouri. And both the Royals and Cardinals have losing records. And after taking 2 out of 3 from the Dodgers, the Cubs have shut out the Rays 1-0. And Mike Tauchman drove in the only run. And Seiya Suzuki scored the only run. And Marcus Stroman flirted with a no-hitter. And a perfect game, but he did pitch a shutout, though, only allowing 1 hit, 1 walk, and 8 strikeouts for Marcus Stroman. Usually, if you only score 1 run, you usually lose, but that was a close game. Meanwhile, the Twins beat the Astros 7-5 in extra innings. Jose Altuve did hit a grand slam. Meanwhile, the Diamondbacks beat the Rockies 7-5. And the Oakland A's have ended their 11-game losing streak by beating up on the Braves 7-2. Ryan Noda had 3 RBIs. So yeah, Jace Peterson also had a hit and an RBI and a run scored. And also across the bay in San Francisco, the Giants pounded the Pirates 14-4, and they're 2 games over 500. Rich Hill was the hard luck loser today. Andrew McCutchen went 0 for 4. And meanwhile, Austin Slater had 4 RBIs and a home run and 3 hits and a run scored. J.D. Davis scored twice. And Mitch Haniger also homered and had 2 RBIs and 3 hits and 2 runs scored. And Patrick Bailey drove in 4 runs and scored 2 runs and had 3 hits. Brandon Crawford also had an RBI and went 3 for 3. Anthony DeSclafani got the win. And yeah, the Giants, of course, I didn't expect them to have a winning record at this point. And the White Sox, Angels beat the White Sox 6-4. Brandon Drury knocked in 3 runs. Matt Thaiss scored twice. Griffin Canning went 6 innings. Got a no decision, though. And then Dodgers beat the Nationals 6-1. How about J.D. Martinez with a 3-run homer? And Freddie Freeman extends his hitting streak to 18 games now and knocked in 2 runs. Yeah, Freddie Freeman's a machine. And how about Mookie Betts scoring a run? And Bobby Miller got the win. And the Yankees are about to beat the Mariners 10-4. Meanwhile, how about the Las Vegas Knights shutting out the Dallas Stars 6-0, and they go on to the Stanley Cup Finals. And last but not least, the Miami Heat are going to the NBA Finals for the 7th time in franchise history. Their 6th trip under Eric Spoelstra. And of course, Pat Riley is the president of the Heat. And yes, they beat Boston 103-84. Caleb Martin had a double-double with 26 points and 10 rebounds. Bam Adebayo also had a double-double with 10 rebounds and 12 points. And Gabe Vincent had 10 points. And how about Jimmy Butler with 28 points? And he is your Eastern Conference Finals most valuable player. And Finally, Jason Tatum got a double-double with 14 points and 11 rebounds in the loss. Jaylen Brown had 19 points. Derek White had 18 points. And yes, teams that have taken a 3-game-to-none lead in a best-of-7 in the NBA playoffs are a perfect 151-0 now. And yes, and the Heat made history by becoming the first 8-seeded team to reach the NBA Finals in a full season, and the first ever play-in team to reach the NBA Finals. So it's 1 versus 8 now. And let's hear it, Laker fans. Boston sucks. Boston sucks. Boston sucks. Yes, we can relax now. Lakers and Celtics are still tied at 17. And yes, both teams are going to make history. Denver will either win its first ever NBA championship, or Miami will be the first ever play-in team to win an NBA championship. And yes, Miami got it done. And I think it's going to be a great finals between Denver and Miami. The Joker against Jimmy Buckets. How about that? And Udonis Haslem is going to go off into the sunset in grand style, no matter what happens. The oldest player in the league. And on June 9th, which will be Game 4 of the NBA Finals, that will be Udonis Haslem's 43rd birthday. And it should be great. Well, I hope you had a great Memorial Day weekend. And tomorrow it's back to the grind, back to school, back to work. And I'll see you next time. Peace out.